What is going on, YouTube? I hope everybody's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, night, wherever you're tuning in from. But please, before we go any further, consider subscribing to my channel. This is your first time tuning in, smashing that like button, and come follow me on Twitter so you can have a chance to win some free Dogecoin. Let's jump in and do some technical analysis. If you caught my video the other night, well, unfortunately, I was right, and we are continuing to go on a downward trend. And it doesn't look like we are seeing any sight of letting up. But there is good news, though. There is good news because if you look at the volume, compared to the volume we had over here, which was, hang on, let me turn this off right there. Which we had this huge volume back here when we had this big, massive drop of sell-off. And then again, we had another one here, and then another one here. Well, this one here, we're seeing more green than red, and the volume is not really that high. It's actually pretty low, which is a very good indication that the sell-off is losing steam. Now, before I go any further with this technical analysis, please, if you are using margin, you should really consider cutting it back. Do not use margin on a risky asset, or if it's, do not stake your coin, okay? It is very risky to stake assets like any kind of cryptocurrency. They can drop instantly 25 to 50%, as most of you new investors have seen. So if you're staking or margining it, you're gonna get called, and you're not gonna help the cause. You're actually gonna accelerate the sell-off, because now you need to get margin called, and if you don't fill that margin, they're gonna sell your assets for you, okay? And they're not gonna decide which ones they're gonna sell or how much of it, okay? That is what is happening here. Do not use margin, okay? The only time you want to use margin is after a significant sell-off like this and we start running back up. That's when you want to kind of initiate margin. But please remember, this is not financial advice. I am not a professional. You should consider this entertainment use only. Before you buy or sell any asset, you should consult with a professional, or hell, don't be lazy. Look at some charts, read some articles, listen to some random guy or chick on YouTube. Now let's get in here, and I'm going to map out exactly where I feel we are going to continue to, where this is going to go. And I'm probably gonna offend quite a bit of people here, and I'm probably gonna hurt a lot of feelings. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not here to make anybody feel better about themselves. I'm here to give you the way it is, what I see, and the truth. So we're gonna map out right here. Okay, so we're gonna go for 22 is gonna be potentially our worst case scenario for support. But you know what? I learned my lesson. I'm going to find a contingency support level. And look at this. We have one right here. It's not the best one, but you know what? I will roll with this one. All right, so now we have our support. I'm not worried about resistance, okay? We already know where our resistance is. So I'm not even going to try to map out resistance, because you know what? The resistance isn't, I'm not really worried about resistance right now. I'm worried about support, because we've just been falling through our supports. Now, well, I got one more right here. All right, so that's our first support. This is our second support, and this is our last contingency plan support, where if all hell goes, let's say everybody starts getting margin called, this one right here is where I plan to start buying with the rest of my dry powder. For you that don't know what dry powder is out there, dry powder is what you use to put a fire out, okay? And we have a fire that is going, but it looks like it's dying out. All right, now let's get over here, and I'm gonna map out where I kind of feel like we're gonna continue to fall. I mean, I hate to say it, because we're still trading underneath the 150-day moving average. We're getting farther and farther away from it. The other day, it looked like we were getting a little bit close, but when you see these little green candles popping up right here, these are the days that institution and people like me that have cash there on the side or dry powder are still buying it, okay? And this ain't these YouTubers over here that are like, oh, I bought $5,000 worth. Motherfucker, where's your proof at, okay? Post that shit on Twitter. You know what I mean? Come on, dude. I'm tired of seeing shit like that. So here, I'm gonna map this one out. We're gonna continue to fall down onto this trend right here. Let's say that's the worst case scenario. All right, let's see. Wait. I'm gonna remove the last drawing. All right, So we will continue to fall. Unfortunately, we're going to follow this to 150-day moving average. And let's say we're lucky, we're not lucky, and we hit this last support of resistance right here. All right, so we're going to hit this one. Let's cross this one back. We're going to be somewhere right here, I want to say, like right here. And then we're going to back up. So this is kind of where I expect us to come, and then finally we will hit one of these supports, and we'll finally go back up like everybody wants. Okay, but if you're looking at this and you see the dates down here, I mean, dude, this is a lot of time right here. This is like 2 weeks. This pain's gonna go on for a while, and that's around the same time Coinbase is gonna end up listing it, which is 2 to 3 weeks right here. You know, but yeah, that's what it is. If you guys found this useful, entertaining, comment, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And come follow me on Twitter so you can win some silver Dogecoin, baby. Not that fake shit, okay? I don't fuck around with fake crap. I get stuff that has face value. But yeah, this is where I'm seeing where we're going to go. Yeah, I hate to be the bad news bearer, but hell, somebody needs to be it. Can't be over here be like, oh, we're going to $1. We're going to $1. No, bro. Look at the charts. The chart don't freaking lie, man. We're right here. We're going to come down. We're going to test this one, and we're going to come down, and we're going to test this one again. Man. But it's going to be a slow one. It's not going to be a sudden drop. Bam, this is good. If we follow this line right here, and we finally do hit our support right here, and we take off, then that's great. This is what I want to see. I would actually like to see us come a little farther out, like right around here. This is where I would be real happy for us to go. Something like this. Like if we were to get here and then take off, well then there's no stopping us, okay? That's where I'm at right now. That's what I got for you guys, you know. It's not the best, and it's not, you know, it's not the worst. I'm out. It's not the worst.